This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 in Vancouver. With me right now is Craig Parry from IsoEnergy Ltd. It's a publicly traded company, two symbols for you, ISO on the TSX Venture and ISENF in the US. Craig, welcome to SNN.Live.
Hi Robert, thank you for having us.
It's great to have you on. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company and then we'll go from there.
Sure, so we're an exploration company focused on uranium in the eastern Athabasca. We're a spin out of NexGen Energy. We discovered the Arrow ore body there in NexGen, grown that to $1 billion market cap, a little bit off that today, but that's what we're looking to do at IsoEnergy once again.
All right, so let's get the full history of the company. When did you start the company, and how did you develop it to where you're currently at today?
Sure, so we spun it out of NexGen. We started NexGen back in 2011, made that Arrow discovery in 2013. Decided we had a portfolio and a strategy of other great properties out there in the eastern Athabasca, so we moved those across into ISO back in 2016. We raised about $8 million at that time, at a time when no one else was raising money, and set about to putting our foot on that very prospective eastern Athabasca, as much of that ground out there as we could. I'm very happy to report that two and a half years into that strategy, into that approach, we made a discovery, our Hurricane discovery on our La Roque East property. We've been drilling that for the past year. We're halfway through our third drill program there at the moment, getting some great results. We put out some spectacular results last week, so more to follow on that front.
So what about your project and company is unique when compared to some of the competition out there in terms of just both being a uranium company and also project positioning?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, firstly, we're in the Athabasca Basin. There's a few of us in that basin, but if you're going to explore for world-class mineral deposits, you've got to go where they are, and certainly that's the home of high-grade uranium, so that's the first thing. We've been in this downturn in the uranium space for 7 years now. That's sort of... it's been hard for our competitors to raise capital. Because of that success we had at NexGen, we've been able to raise capital and do deals when others haven't been. So we've been able to do, the strategy playing out there is this La Roque East property we discovered we acquired off Cameco midway through last year. We paid them $300,000 in stock, $20,000 in cash, and made a discovery 2 weeks after we acquired that property off them. So we were able to do that all under the cloak of a very difficult market. So that sort of set us apart, really. I think the other thing that sets us apart is a team that's done it before. We've discovered high-grade uranium mineralisation. The majors like to do deals with us. We've acquired properties that others probably couldn't put their hands on. So, the team's been crucial.
And, more on your background, I'd also like to know, prior to NexGen, have you always been in uranium, or what then brought you to uranium?
Sure. No. So I've been in mining for 20 years now. Started out as an exploration geologist with Rio Tinto. Spent 9 years with Rio searching the globe for various deposits. But my final role at Rio Tinto was in uranium, leading the geology component of the pre-feasibility study on the Kintyre uranium deposit, and that captured my interest in uranium. I thought longer term, the outlook for this business is very, very good. We started NexGen back in 2011 then, very fortunately made that Arrow discovery, and so that's my history there. Been in the uranium business ever since.
And then, Craig, from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now moving forward for the rest of 2019?
Yeah, very, very straightforward on that front. We're 8 drill holes into a 16-hole drill program at that Hurricane discovery. As I say, we've put out some good results last week. We'll be drilling in and around the deposit as it stands at the moment, including some along strike drilling, but also infill drilling as we get in and test those targets and report those results. And then we'll have a little bit of a break and come back and start drilling again in December.
And where can our audience go and find more information about IsoEnergy?
IsoEnergy, IsoEnergy.ca, or give us a call on the number. Thank you.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 in Vancouver. With me again has been Craig Parry from IsoEnergy Ltd, publicly traded company. The symbol is ISO on the TSX Venture and ISENF in the US. Craig, it was a pleasure.
Robert, good on you. Thanks very much.